It is I, Ronald Reagan, the uncommon voice for the common man, where I have emerged from my bunker once again after I have heard the shocking news about the controversy involving that flag. That's right, the Betsy Ross flag, our good friends at Nike, and of course that big worthless crybaby himself, Colin Kaepernick. Yes, Colin Kaepernick was upset when Nike came up with this idea of making shoes with that flag on the back of them. I saw pictures of the shoes. Of course, anybody that's following this thing has seen the shoes. They look kind of nice to me. I'd buy a pair of them. But of course, Colin Kaepernick and the Black Lives Matter people were all upset. Well, I shouldn't say the Black Lives Matter people. Just Colin Kaepernick. He's upset with Nike. So Nike gave in to this blackmail, pun intended. And so now they're not going to have those shoes anymore. That's right. So they gave in to this blackmail, and we aren't going to get to buy those nice looking shoes because Colin Kaepernick finds those flags offensive, which means he probably finds that flag offensive. But I got 4 words for him. Shut the hell up. Shut up. We are sick of listening to you, your Black Lives Matter crybabies, whine and bitch and piss and moan about our flag. That flag stands for freedom and hope for billions of people all over the world, and the sacrifices that were made to protect the freedom for you to run your big left-wing mouth. But I'm sure everybody has heard these comments sort of like that from just about everybody. So what I thought I would do would be come on the airwaves and come up with an idea that would solve the problem for all of us. Yes. And so I heard yesterday in the news where NASA is thinking about sending a 2-man Orion capsule back to the moon in 2024. And it's 2 men. Well, so I was thinking to myself, we could kill 2 birds with 1 capsule. That's right. We could send, of course, Colin Kaepernick up there, and he could be the first African American on the moon, and he could take his good buddy with him. That's right, Steph Curry, and prove to Steph Curry, because as we all know, Steph Curry does not believe that man set foot on the moon, so we'll put him in a capsule with Colin Kaepernick and send him up there to the moon in 2024. And here's what else is going to happen. They're going to put them up there with some life support systems, because eventually anybody that knows anything about space at all probably understands that eventually we'll build a staging base for the Mars expedition. Probably right there at the moon, so they can not have the effects of gravity on booster rockets here. It's fundamental science for you people in Payton City. But that's how you could do it. You could send Kaepernick and Stephon Curry in a capsule and send them up to the moon. And they could be the first African Americans to set foot on the moon. And if they wait long enough, they could be the first African Americans to set foot on Mars. A historical moment indeed. And it solves our problem too, because they're up on the moon. And they can't be running their left-wing mouths every time they get on a microphone and ask, so we just hit that mute button. And we don't have to listen to them anymore. So see, I am a genius, and I solve these problems for all of us. If they're going to disgrace our flag, go up there and plant their own flag up there on the moon, claim it for the Black Lives Matter people, just stay up there. And then when you go all over to Mars, they can be the first African Americans on Mars, and they can claim that for the Black Lives Matter too. We'll just take care of business down here. But with that being said, I hope our president, who is having this awesome salute to the military rally tomorrow in Washington, D.C. to celebrate Independence Day, as I am celebrating Independence Day, and I hope he mentions you specifically. And I hope he mentions Nike specifically, because you people with Nikes give into this blackmail, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. But I'm not going to rant and rave about this, because to me, it is a very simple thing. Hey, give me Adidas or give me death. Until next time, this is your favorite conservative, Ronald Reagan, saying this to you right now. Have a glorious Independence Day. I know I will, and I will not let these left-wing wackos ruin it for me, and I hope ruin it for you. God bless and keep and preserve the United States of America and the flag that it stands for. Over and out.